Hello, my name is Michael and I live in Boca Raton, Florida. And even though it's very hot down here and humid during the summertime, like right now, I love living down here as somebody who works full-time, somebody who has some private businesses that I love building down here in South Florida. I have a 4-year-old daughter that I am very happy and proud to be in the school system here. And my quality of life is freaking amazing. So if you're around my age, say right around 40, don't want to go too much in detail, and you have a family, you're working, and you want the best quality of life for you and your family, Boca Raton may be that city for you. But there's some people who would absolutely hate living down here in Boca Raton, and these are the top 5 people that I find absolutely hate living in this beautiful city. Number one type of person that will not thrive down here that I've seen are people that need attention and something to do 24/7 a day. So what I'm talking about, if you're coming from New York City where you can go get bagels at 3 a.m., you can do whatever you want, everything's open all the time. Boca Raton's not like that. Things down here will close. Say sometimes the latest is usually around 10 p.m. You got some nightlife. It's not that. If you're around 40, the nightlife, there is a restaurant back here called Max's Grill. If you're around the age of 50 to 60, that's going to be your nightlife right there. But as somebody my age down here, I enjoy more of a laid-back culture, and I don't need things open late at night. I have a daughter. I work all the time. I'm asleep at 2 p.m. So it doesn't harm me. But if you're that person that needs to go get pizza at 24/7 hours a day, or needs a bar, or a lot of action going on in your city, you're going to hate living down here in Boca. Number 2 person that will struggle relocating down here at Boca Raton is the person that enjoys autumn or winter. So if you're that person, you love, your Ugg boots, you love the big scarves, you love pumpkin spice latte season, you like seeing snow when it first falls during the holiday season, you're not gonna get that here, that crisp air. I moved from North Florida and actually got cold up there, but here in Boca Raton, you don't get that. We don't ever really get seasons besides summer and freaking hot as H. So those are our only 2 options. Right now, it's freaking hot as H right now. That's why I'm sweating. I'm trying to stay in the shade. Our winters are kind of like some of the best summers, say in Seattle or other places that people say are so beautiful. Our winters down here are absolutely amazing. But if you need seasons and you need to feel winter, to have that yearly growth cycle, to go through the entire 4 seasons, you're not gonna get that here. If you need that environment where you start seeing pumpkins, think you're getting cold, you're not gonna get that here. The only thing that happens is that the humidity goes away and it gets to about 75 to 80 degrees. That's what happens during winter. If you need something more, change the leaves falling. We don't get that here. It looks like here, year round, this is what your life is going to be like. Greenery year round. So you're not gonna get much season changes here once you relocate. Number 3 thing or type of person that would hate living, here at Boca is somebody who's a bargain hunter. I will say, since moving down here, I haven't saved as much money as I wish I had. I'm used to trying to find some of the best deals around. And to be honest, the only good deal that I found here in Boca Raton is the Ichiyami all-you-can-eat sushi. It's like $17 all-you-can-eat sushi for lunch. It's freaking insane. It's delicious. But everything else is expensive down here. Publix is more expensive down here than anywhere else in Florida I've experienced. The gas stations, I literally have to go to Costco. It's the only place I can buy gas here in Boca Raton is Costco. Everywhere else is like $1 or $2 higher, it seems like, for the same gas, because apparently we have a gas tax here in the city limits. And restaurants are super expensive here. I talk to a lot of people that come, say, from the Northeast, even California. You can find cheaper food options. We don't have that many affordable food options here in Boca. Put in perspective, there's a popular coffee shop here called Carmela's, and coffees here can be like $9, while just outside of Boca, they can be, $2 to $3 cheaper for the same coffee, right? So nothing here is cheap. Everything here has more of a premium feel. Yes, something that's different is that a lot of people down here dress more casual, but even your casual clothes have to be a little bit more upscaled, if you get what I'm saying. It's Aloe or Lululemon for the most part, if you want to fit in with the crowd of what they're wearing down here. Haircuts are more expensive than I'm used to. Childcare is lower than, say, New York for the good spots, but childcare, if you're coming from anywhere else in Florida, is more expensive here. If you're, like I said before, a bargain hunter, right when I tell a construction worker I live in Boca, I already know they're going to add 20 to 30% just because of the city I live in, and everything is really expensive here. The other type of person that would hate living down here in Boca are the people, say, from New Jersey, New York, who love the subway, the metro, the public transportation. You would burn up in the sun and probably die of heat stroke here if you depended on that year round. Now, if you want to live here in Boca, Boca Raton is a car-centric city. Everybody has a car. You're going to be driving a car wherever you go in Boca Raton. I mean, if you live in certain areas, I can help direct you. If you didn't know, I'm a real estate agent. Contact information below if you want to reach out. If you don't, that's fine. But you can probably live in East Boca, and you could probably bike here like those people right there. Probably they just biked in from the Golden Triangle area. It's literally right next door from here. Certain neighborhoods you can bike to the downtown area and grocery stores, but realistically, if you're moving down here at Boca, you're going to be getting a car in order to get around practically anywhere. Again, there's some spots, there's some apartment complexes where there's some corporate hubs right here in Military. Military Trail is like a major road here, north and south. And a lot of people have electrical scooters or e-bikes, and they go everywhere from there, and they live in apartments. But if you're buying a home here and you're expecting just to walk around everywhere, this is not the city for you. It is not a walkable area. At most, it's going to be bikeable in most spots, unless you're planning on spending some good money to be in the best areas here in Boca. So if you need to be able to walk around everywhere and go to a grocery store and walk back, you're gonna hate living here in Boca. And the other and final type of person that would hate living here is somebody who enjoys a very, very fast pace of life. It is not uncommon for people from New York to move down here. They're very business focused, but I would say the heat maybe, or the environment, people just walk slower. So if you see anybody walking, they're going to be walking a lot slower at a much more casual pace down here in South Florida compared to New York. Everybody's not like in a mad rush to like push you over to catch the train or something like that. People are just casually walking to their cars. They have a flat tire, so hopefully they don't break their rim there, but that is a major difference here. If you need that energy that everybody's hustling, bustling, you can work multiple jobs here. You can do multiple things to have money, but realistically, most people are going to be going on their day, on their way of life, very casually here in South Florida. But if you're looking for a beautiful environment to raise your kids, to grow up in order to enjoy South Florida in a very nice, clean environment, such as I did when I relocated down here, I think Boca is a very pretty place here. It's not a bad looking area. It's very family friendly. Just right in front of me, there's all these restaurants here. It's a very beautiful, peaceful place, never too overcrowded. The locals here that have been here for like 50 years will say this is crazy busy, but if you're coming from any major city, it is very nice here. The only time right over there. I know it's probably somebody from New York just honking on the horn because they haven't adapted to the environment here. But other than that, I love living here. Now, if you think Boca Raton could be a place that you and your family might be interested in relocating to and enjoying your winters, no more gray skies, and just enjoying a nice, peaceful pace of life, reach out to me and we can see what could possibly work for you and your family. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video right here.